about your rise. When did the Cats first step to?
Probably around May this year. So coming from a basketball background, there were, a lot of AFL recruiters try and look at basketball players and try and get them over, to give them a shot. And yeah, so it was around May, got the call up and a couple other guys to try it for a Cat B position. So done that in May, kind of a tryout, training with the VFL team this year, and then got the call up in around like August, September that I would get the gig, which has been, it's been amazing so far. So.
Were there any other clubs interested?
No, I kind of kept my loyalty to Geelong. They were the ones that were been interested in me for this long. So I was, maybe thinking about going to other clubs and stuff, but end of the day, I was like, they've put in the time with me, so I'm going to stay and keep improving here. So.
You obviously were playing at the Northern Lights previously. Yeah. What made you sort of go down to basketball?
That was always a kind of decision I've had to make, is with footy coaches and basketball coaches. They'll be like, eventually you have to choose one. And all the time I was like, I'm kind of enjoying basketball a bit more, kind of, more than footy at this time. And then this year I took a year off basketball just to see how much I missed it, really. And after that, it was kind of coincidentally got the call up from footy, and it was just perfect timing. So I was like, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and then got the call up from Geelong, and it's worked out perfectly.
Geelong's had success with Cat B rookies, Mark Linsard.
Yeah.
Comes to mind.
Yeah.
Does that give you hope that you can?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a great person to learn off, to have people that have been in my position, coming from different sports or, not the non-traditional pathways. So that's, something that I can really kind of dig into and ask him questions and learn off him. So, yeah.
What attributes do you have that can translate?
I reckon probably something for a tall that has a bit of a running ability is something that I kind of focus on. So, not being your classic big man, someone that's a bit more athletic and some ball skills as well. So, yeah.
Is there a position they've got in mind for you, or is it flexible?
They've got me, so I'm doing a lot of ruck work at the moment, and then my second position will probably be in the forward. So anytime there, that'd be great.
Do you hope to break in sooner? Obviously, a lot of draftees, like Mitch Edwards, for example, doesn't have the size that you have. Do you hope to break in earlier, or will next year be a case of just learning the game?
Yeah, that's the thing. Coming in, because me being 24 and a bit older than some of the other draftees, that I might have those couple of years of just like gym work and strength might help me, but it's just that's something that I can have as a baseline, and then my footy foundations and fundamentals are something that I really get to work on, and then hopefully that will get me in a bit earlier than most. But yeah.
Your brother's a pretty handy basketball as well. Tell us about him.
Yeah, so I've always been playing basketball with him my whole life, just out backyard, same team. Like even last year, played at Melbourne Uni in the same team, even though he's 5 years younger, so that was pretty great. But yeah, so he's over at the University of Kansas at the moment. So he's a freshman, great program over there. So he's been to the AIS in Canberra, NBA Academy. So he's doing great for himself over there.
Does he give you any advice about being in the elite environment, that sort of thing?
Yeah, so like he's been, since he got in the kind of elite professional sport program a lot earlier than me. So like knowing how to deal with if you're tired or like just the workload, that's been something that I've had a bit of I've known how it's going to be like before I even got here, which has been great help. Even my sister as well, she's played a soccer program in the States as well, so they were both in kind of professional sporting environment. So like having that as a backbone and this is how it's going to be is definitely helped me.
Is your brother aiming for the NBA? Do you think he can?
Yeah. So I think he's maybe not 2024 draft, but 2025. So he'll do 2 years at Kansas, and then hopefully, get a spot in the league, which would be amazing. Yeah.
What's on your eyes about being in this environment that you might call you guys surprise?
Maybe doing the amount of running and gym work at the start was a bit of a shock. Mainly I go for my run, and then the next day I go for my gym, but then doing that all on the same day. So workload was something that I had to get used to, not being in a professional sporting environment. But now that I've become a bit more used to it, it's been something that I love the running and the gym work. So that's been something that I've been really working on.
What were you doing for work before you?
Well, uni student. So I did a Bachelor of Business at RMIT in Melbourne, and then I finished that, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I did another degree, so I'm studying Bachelor of Space Science. So did that, and then 5 years of labouring and kind of trade work, construction work as a little part-time job. Yeah.
I'm guessing your ATAR was fairly good.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, it actually wasn't that great to start off, but then I did okay in my business degree, and because it was at the same uni, I got to kind of transfer and keep slowly moving up. So like, yeah, the ATAR didn't really matter too much to me at the time. So yeah, it helped out.
Kind of Reece Stanley and Woodside really teach you the ruck craft.
Yeah, no, it's been great, especially with Stephen King as coming in as another midfield ruck coach. Him working Reece Stanley and some of the Toby Conway and some of the younger rucks as well. It's been great to learn off them. Like there's, coming from not much ruck experience at all, and then having all this like resources around me, it's really helped. Yeah.